Of course, by now you done seen this shit here. But before I jump into it, allow me to say rest in peace to all those lives that have been lost, and my condolences and sympathy, thoughts and prayers to the families that have dealt with this tragedy. Now that that's out of the way, have you seen this shit?
Mr. President, you have today blamed the diversity element, but then told us that you weren't sure that the controllers made any mistake. You then said perhaps the helicopter pilots were the ones who made the mistake.
It's all under investigation.
I understand that. That's why I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity had something to do with this crash.
Because I have common sense, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
Yeah, Trump is already trying to blame DEI for this tragedy. Never mind this right here. Yes, Trump's executive order that effectively paused all the hiring of FAA traffic controllers. You might have seen on the news that that particular tower was understaffed at that time. So make no mistake, people, these executive orders are having immediate impact. And just for the record.
CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cortez joins me now from the White House. Nancy, can you help put into perspective these claims that the president is making without evidence regarding DEI and why he's making these declarations based on what he's calling common sense?
Sure, Lindsay. So he claimed repeatedly in that press conference and then later in the Oval Office that he had increased the standards at the FAA for air traffic controllers when he was president during his first term, but that they were much lower during the Obama years and that Biden then lowered them again. We have been asking the White House all day for any proof that that is actually the case, that he somehow raised the standards, because other officials we've been speaking to say that isn't the case. The White House provided us with a link to a class action lawsuit that was filed back in 2016 by some individuals who said that the Obama FAA had changed the entry test for air traffic controllers to make it more difficult for white people to get accepted into the pool. I don't know the status and the validity of that lawsuit, but what I can tell you is that they weren't able to provide us with any actual direct evidence that he had overhauled the standards for air traffic controllers when he was president. And if that had actually happened, that would be something that would be pretty easy to do.
The Obama administration had 0 commercial air fatalities. We were like, well, 2 weeks into President Trump's second term, and we already lost 67 lives. The Transportation Secretary is a former reality TV star. This is the impact when you have unqualified people in important positions making important decisions.